I'm Sean, and yes, my life just flashed before my eyes. About 7 months ago, I purchased a real, genuine Orange County chopper from the TV show for $8,000, and it was awesome. Awesome in the way that it looked really cool, but was absolutely horrible to ride and was kind of slow. So I decided that it would be the perfect bike to try to run off of jet fuel, and to everyone's surprise, it worked until it blew up.
You saying it's broke?
Yeah.
And then we put a 110 cubic inch motor in it, which almost doubled the horsepower. And that was the first step to making this show bike into a good, solid daily rider. You know, something more practical. So a couple months ago, we shipped the Orange County chopper to Florida to a guy who, I think he might be a maniac, to a guy who was going to turn it into a Chariot. Apparently it's done. Me and Craig have made our way down to Florida, and we're going to pick it up right now, and I cannot wait to see the bike, see the chopper, and to meet this guy. This is going to be amazing. You ready?
I'm ready.
Nice.
Did Mike Magician...
What are the chances that...
He's an actual magician?
No, we actually make it out of here alive. This is like a Florida thing, right? Like the screened out,
like the outside
garage.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think we need a...
Probably somewhere. Yeah, I need something like that for my place.
I think
the flies out.
All right, good. How you doing,
Nice to finally meet you.
It's John.
Yeah. I'm Craig. Nice to meet you, man.
All right. You guys need anything to drink?
You got water?
Juice?
It's a cool bar stool racer.
It's dangerous as hell. You got to put those plastic.
Oh yeah, we have some of them.
Yeah, to have drift.
Yeah.
To drift it.
Are you saying this is more dangerous than what we just had you
No.
build?
Well. Yeah, it is.
So how do we do it? How do we run this thing?
Well, I crossed these things over. The last thing, figuring that it would, because it's pulling in, you know. Those were there early on. They just looked cool, so I left them. Right here, this loop here is good for like inside your finger, so you can grab. That's why I made that loop there.
And which one's that for?
Throttle.
That's the throttle.
Right. And I found that most of the time you don't even have to give it gas because of the torque. The Harley torque holds it right in first gear you're going. I got this here set up so you could lock the clutch in, pull it, and lock it in, so now you can get off the bike in first gear.
Right, okay.
You know what I mean? This here, I had, it was the brighter yellow. That's for your downshift, and this is for your upshift.
I feel like you need 8 hands to drive this thing.
You do. You have to be a spider.
So, let's take it for a spin. Can you show us how to, like...
Sure.
How do we get this thing out of here?
Reverse. Swing this back.
Is this normal temperature?
Yeah.
It's not the most comfortable bike to ride.
No, I was sore for a week. I wasn't pissing blood.
Everything about driving this thing sounds like the most complicated thing I've ever done in my life. You're basically learning how to ride a motorcycle for the first time, brand new.
With just your hands.
Backwards.
It's like you're
backwards and upside.
like a paraplegic, and you're just learning to drive one of the.
No, but I've driven those cars. That's easy.
Oh, really?
That's easy.
Right up.
So, did we have the option for like a couple more $100 to have a handlebar on there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Easy, and I was like, nah, man, give me the full experience. I want the reins.
I want the reins. yeah, right.
If you never stretched out the springs to your Chariot by hand with no gloves, are you even a biker? So after Mike explains to us how to drive the bike, which seems not possible unless you're the guy from Mortal Kombat, and we pull the bike out and learn that it's been leaking oil pretty badly, which is pretty awesome. So then we get the bike topped off with oil and we try to fire it up. This is also around the time that he informs us that he made a lot of changes to the controls and he has not rode the bike since after making those changes. He then answers the big money question that everyone has been dying to know. How many people can you have on the Chariot at the same time?
I had 5.
We just turned the Orange County chopper into a Chariot. That guy scares me.
It's got a nice lean. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
Hey guys, just to give you a reminder, don't forget to subscribe because on September 15th, on the live stream, we're giving away my personal turbocharged Harley-Davidson CVO Road King. So be there, but you gotta be a subscriber. Let's get back to this video. It gets pretty nuts. I'm just gonna, spoiler, it gets nuts. All right, so the plan is he's gonna do the most insane, biggest, ridiculous burnout right up this road. This is not the runway, but this is gonna be perfect. Oh yeah! Oh no! Oh no! Kickstand.
You're kidding me.
Yeah, the kickstand drug on the ground. Looks like it made of maybe like the open primary a little bit, but no, it's just a kickstand. I decided to jump in the Chariot with Mike, and he told me to take control of the cable that we used to make right-hand turns. I think that's all he trusted me with. And to be honest, it was one of the most horrifying things I've ever rode in my life. And I had ridden 600 horsepower V8 motorcycles, a jet ski on the highway, the world's fastest electric lawnmower, and a bike that was made from wood. To make things worse, I forgot to grab my helmet, and my gloves, and my jacket, and boots, and also pants. And then I convinced Craig to go for a ride with Mike. You'll notice that Craig has both legs inside of the Chariot bar. I chose to have one leg in, one leg out. Just in case things got out of control, I could bail. Mike informed us that a better strategy is to duck inside the Chariot. We later found out that he has used that maneuver a few times after losing control over the bike. Our new friend Mike suggested that we go and do some more burnouts, and we all agreed that that would be the wise thing to do in this situation. So me and his wife, while driving a golf cart, followed him and Craig. So he thought the road was a little bit wider. We kind of changed the plans, and now we're just going to go onto the airport and do a big burnout. Me and my best friend Trish. After a few attempts, Mike decided that it would be safer for everyone if I took hold of the steering controls and he focused on the clutch, the throttle, and the gear shifting. And it worked a lot better that way. So much better that we decided to break another world record. Dude, how loud was that?
Dude, it was so loud.
Dude, it was just like screaming in my head. You got it though, right?
Yeah.
That was sick.
Yeah, I couldn't catch the end. Once you guys passed me,
No, was that, you think that was the greatest Chariot burnout ever?
Yeah, most definitely.
After the world's greatest Chariot burnout ever, which I was a part of, one of the primary bolts came off. I blame Brandon. I blame you, Brandon, and I blame Harley-Davidson. 70, 71, 72, 73. 73 times 3. 219-foot Chariot burnout. That is the world's longest Chariot burnout driven by two awesome people. That is 100% the new record. After a leisurely ride back, we lined up the trailer rams, and somehow we all agreed that this would be the best way to get the Chariot on the trailer, by letting Mike do it himself. We got it!
pretty sure that's exactly how we planned it.
That could have happened any better.
Right?
And now, of course, we're going to strap it down with the only motorcycle straps that I use to transport my Orange County chopper Chariots. Tank straps. right, guys, so we got the Chariot back to Pennsylvania, safe and sound. And next thing we're going to do to it is make it a little bit more safe, if that is possible. Check out this next video right here. You're going to love it. And subscribe. We'll see you guys later.